Are excursions worth it? Let's talk about it. Hi everyone, welcome to Cruise on Lock. I was asking myself this question: should I talk about it? Should I not? But it comes up, and the question is: are excursions worth it? And my honest answer: I know there's some people like, well, if you like to do this, or if you don't like to do this, I always say excursions are worth it. Absolutely, 100%. Yes, I think excursions are worth it. It's one thing to get a cruise, go on a cruise, experience this cruise, and then you just stay on the ship the whole entire time. But there are so many things that you can experience as a person going on an excursion, and I would always recommend to do something. You don't have to do everything. It does get costly. There are so many things that go on with it, but I would always recommend finding something that you haven't done before and taking the time to experience it. It's something phenomenal about going on an excursion, enjoying yourself, and having a great time of just experiencing life. It's a beautiful way to just really, really engage into where you are. I talked about before Hawaii. I think I've even done a video of a room that I posted in Hawaii when we were getting ready for a cruise, and it really hits home to actually figure out something to do on an excursion as well. I was not a fan at first of excursions because I was like, just stay on the ship. That's what you can do. But getting off the ship is actually really, really fun. There's so many things to do on the ship. I will have videos that I'll talk about of things to do on the ship. But what's really interesting is just getting off of that ship and engaging in what's out there. No matter where you go, there's always something to do. There's always something to experience. And even if you've seen videos of me talking about how safe things are and that nature, when you're booking with the cruise on what you want to do and do their excursions, there is some safety to it. Are there other ways of sitting there going about it? Of course, there's always another way to do something. You have to find out what's good for you. But the question was, are excursions worth it? And the answer is absolutely yes. Take an excursion, experience life in a way you haven't before. Maybe there's a zip line thing that you want to try. And I know some cruise ships already have zip lines on them, but there are others that are out there. The Alaska cruise has one where I think you go through one of the longest zip lines ever, or the highest is one or the other. But experiencing something you haven't done before, Jeep ride through the mountains, swimming in an amazing water lake or something like that, going to a beach that you've never been to, trying delectable tasting things, wine collections, touring the city of a place. All those things are just many different types of excursions that someone can experience to really enhance the trip that they're on. It keeps you healthy when you think about it, to go on these little things, to do all this walking, and it's always worth it. So I always say, hey, take the time to do something you haven't done. Do an excursion when you're on a cruise. Take the time to really just figure out who you are as a person on these excursions. It could be the best thing that's ever happened to you, in addition to actually just being on the cruise ship. But hey, if you feel like staying on the ship and not getting off the ship, don't get off the ship. Enjoy yourself. But if you're asking me, should you do an excursion? I'm going to say yes every single time. Go out there, experience it, seeing what they have to offer. Go through the list of all the excursions, depending on if you have a cruise planner, depending on if you go onto the website and look at all the cruises, depending on if you actually just contact the cruise ship directly. Ask what's available and find something that caters to what you like. You could be a person that just says, hey, I just want to sit, I just want to go to a place and just sit. They have things that you can do there where you can just go and sit. Hey, I love to take hikes and walk around. Hey, we have that for you. It would be really cool if I just took a vehicle, either a Segway or something, and just ride around the area. They have that. Almost all those things they have almost on every single cruise. There's always something for someone. It's just a matter of who you end up taking with you, because then you got to figure out, hey, what can you guys do as a group together that makes everybody happy? There's going to be some good, some bad, but for the most part, it's going to be a lovely experience. So I always say, enjoy that experience. Go on excursion, enjoy yourself, have fun for what it is. So that's my 2 cents. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, like, subscribe if you like what you're hearing, what you're seeing. and keep it locked here for all your cruise information, because I'm going to try to provide it to you the best way I know how. So thank you for watching. Have a good one.